What's up, everybody? Welcome to the finale of year one of the Angels franchise. Just wanted to say hello, give you a face to the name. Enjoy the episode. So we're starting out here with September call-ups. We got some things to figure out, and I've been kind of going through these transactions, not training. We might need to look at that later. Going through these transactions to just kind of keep familiar with what's going on in the league, and we didn't get notified of all the trades. There was a handful of trades going on here, especially on trade deadline day or the day before on the 30th. Dylan Cruz getting moved like always in every series. Brendan Rodgers on that move as well. And it just seems like we probably should have adjusted the sliders. This is almost feeling like a fantasy league at this point where a lot of players switching hands. Feels a little heavier than it would be. We've talked about some of these trades. They seem a little silly, like they wouldn't have happened. It is what it is. We'll probably make some of our own in the future. I wanted to look at our injured list and see what we have at the big league level and how quick those things are going to be to come back to us. We know Kenley Jansen's going to be back in, it looks like 1 to 6 days, which is huge. We need him for this final push. But it doesn't look like there's another player. Like, we want to save space for Victor Gonzalez, but he has 39 days left on the injured list, so he's done for the year. So no one else is coming back besides Jansen. So what I want to do is activate him. So he's going to be just injured, unable to play. He will take up the 27th roster spot. So while Jansen's still hurt, Peterson will be the closer, even though he's not doing great. But another position, there was nobody really batting wise that I wanted to pull up this year. No one we're really super excited about. Looking at Connor Brogdon's statistics here, a 158 ERA with the Bees. He's not on the 40-man roster, but I think we have a spot to be able to add him, and we do. So let's go ahead and move him to the big leagues. Give him a shot here, and his potential is C. He's 30 years old, so I don't know if the best days are behind him. Had a pretty solid year in AAA for us. Welcome back to the big leagues, Connor. No scenario in this game either, but we do end up taking it 5-2. So going into the last 4 weeks here of the season, we got some matchups against Kansas City, the A's, Minnesota, Seattle, Milwaukee, Colorado. Got 6 with Kansas City. So let's take a look at the standings, get really familiar with who our competition is. We're 3.5 behind the Astros. That's going to be tough to make up. On the wild card, we are in a tie with the Yankees and the Royals. We're going to feature all 6 of those games. And the Tigers. It's going to be good ones. Reed Detmer is going on the mound for us today. Trout looking like he's needing a day off. We're not going to give it to him, though. Cold streaks going here. I think we're going to have Adele play today. I'll have Joe Adele in the lineup. I think we'll swap him with Shanuel. I think the rest looks pretty good. 71 and 66, both teams are heading into this series. Let's feature Rengifo here. You know, we have the announcers off, so I don't know what they're talking about for him. 5 at-bats, 3 hits, 2 runs so far. Oh, that was just last game. 2 extra base hits. Way to go, stud. Rengifo still batting .296 this year. Solid year for him. Looking like a long-term second baseman for us. Inside ball 1. Probably play the first few innings, sim the middle, and play the end here to get a lot of action in here in September's episode. Be amazing to make the playoffs in year 1 with it's like zero roster moves. So, you know, no credit to this GM. 2-0 to start the game here. A little behind on that swing. 2-1 pitch. Right down the middle. We are a little early on it. Gonna pop it up to right field, 1 away. Moncada up to bat here. 286 still. Pretty solid year. There's another base hit for him. Get a runner at first, 1 out for Mike Trout. 329. What a year. Whiffs at a slider there, 0-1. 34 home runs, 93 RBIs. 12-time All-Star. Most recent was this season. We did gloss over that during the draft. Did end up making the All-Star team. And we'll be paying a lot more attention to the team moving forward. I didn't think this season was going to go the way it is. Didn't think there'd be very many storylines to pay attention to, so I was trying to brush through it. 2-1 count here. Swings at a high fastball, fouls it off, 2-2. Would have been ball 3. Okay. We timed him up there. It's 2-0. 438 feet from Mike Trout. Number 35 on the season. Nice start. Just squares it up. Doing Mike Trout type of things. Staying healthy. It brings up Soler, who's kept his average at 240. The home runs did slow down. He's only at 20 for the season, which is still very, very good. 73 RBIs. 1-0 pitch. Behind that fastball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way behind it. 1-1 pitch. Jams him inside. Okay, contact there. Pulls him off the bag and does get there safe. Soler reaches on an error. E5, runner at first. Brings up Taylor Ward. 273 on the year, 13 home runs, 60 RBIs. Ball 1 high. Good start here for the team. Detmers is on the mound. I don't think I'm going to do any pitching until we get to the bullpen. I just not a big fan of his windup. Right to the left fielder, 2 away. Oh, Hoppy, 19 home runs this year. Let's see if we can get him up to 20 for the year. Not in this at bat, but he's got a month to get there. He'll get there. And another weak fly ball to right field. That'll retire the side. Mike Trout with the go-ahead home run here in the top of the first. 2-0 Angels. And we will do quick manage here, and we'll take a look at each one. We're going to go forward next batter, so we get a ground out there. We got a walk. We got a runner at first. India is on first base. Bobby Witt Jr. up to bat. He gets a single. Runners at first and second. There's a fly out. Runners had to stay there. 2-run score on a double by Vinny. I used to know how to say that. Pasquantino. And a line out. Tie ball game going into the bottom or the top of the second. Nolan Shanuel up to bat. Shanuel. Every announcer says it different.
1-0.
1-0 here. Nice high fastball there. Oh, could have gone either way. 1-1. Catches the corner there. I mean, I thought we got that a little bit better. That's tough. That's good contact. 1 away. That brings up Zach Neto. 17 home runs. Another guy who might get up to 20 for the year. 66 RBIs for him. Still batting 285. 138 hits this year. Like to see him higher up in the lineup next season. 2 away. And here's Joe Adell getting a chance to play today. Below 200 batting average. Just not developing quick enough to be a contributor on this team. 1, 2, 3, go the Angels. All right, we get a strikeout to start the inning, a fly out. So a quick one here, but we do get a single and then a fly out. All right, let's go to the top of the third.
The second baseman, Luis.
Top of the lineup for us. Rengifo up to bat again. Inside ball 1. 7-year career, all with the Los Angeles Angels. 1-0 count. A little bit behind on that one. That was a good pitch to swing at. Weak contact, 1 away. Moncada up to bat here. Nice base hit in the first inning. Ball 1. That base hit did lead to the Mike Trout 2-run home run in the top of the first. Let's get a rally going here. Pitching around him. 2-0. 4-pitch walk to Moncada. That'll bring up Trout. They're going to pitch around him as well. I mean, what are you going to do? 463 feet, back-to-back home runs for Trout. I think that's 4 in the last 5 at-bats I've had with him. Crazy. Perfect. Nothing you can do about that. Jorge Soler up to bat here. 1 out still in the third.
That's the ball.
Wow. Trout on fire. 2-2 count. 1 out in the top of the third. That's pretty good contact. Gonna get over his head for a double for Jorge Soler. Taylor Ward up to bat here. I thought he would have a little more power than he's had so far. Only 13 home runs, 60 RBIs. Line drive to center field. That's going to get down and score a run. It'll be 5-2 Los Angeles. That'll bring up Logan O'Hoppe. Still just one out. Runner in scoring position at second base is Taylor Ward. That's a ground ball to third base. That'll keep the runner at second. 2 away. Comes up Nolan again. 13 home runs, 46 RBIs. Missed pretty much the first month of the season. But he's going to fly out here to Perez to end the third. 5-2 Los Angeles. Let's get a little pitching in here. Oh, man, this windup. It takes like 2 weeks to throw one pitch. Like, he's got to start with like 5 seconds on the pitch counter then, right? Or does the pitch counter only matter until you start your windup? 1 away. Bobby Witt Jr. up to bat here. 1 for 1 today. 249 on the season. Wow.
No ball. 1 strike.
Locating that pretty good. 0-1 pitch. Hard hit foul ball. 0-2. Just puts the batters to sleep with that windup. Another foul ball. You can write a novel while he's doing this stretch. 0-2. Strikes him out. 2 away. Bobby Witt Jr. goes down swinging. Salvador Perez up to bat here. 0 for 1 today. 226 on the season. Locating pretty good here. 0-1. I mean, Trout's number 2 in the American League in batting average. It'd be something if we could get him another MVP. That'll end the third, 5-2. Now here's Zach Neto. The lead off the top of the fourth. Way ahead of that changeup. Thought it was a fastball. Got fooled there. 0-1 pitch. Swinging at another ball there. Got to be more selective at the plate. 0-2. That's outside, ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. We'll do it again. 1-2. Good contact, weak contact, good timing. That one's in the dirt. 2-2. Another foul ball for Neto. Count is still 2-2. Oh, a little excuse me swing there. Probably should not have swung at that. We'll take the little base hit, though. Runner at first, nobody out. Bats are alive. And the pitcher is done for the day. That'll bring in Kyle Wright. Odell with a chance to keep the things rolling for us. Runner at first, nobody out. Knuckle curve. Way ahead of that. 0-1. All right, we got a knuckle curve, sinker, 4-seam, circle change, and a slider. That's going to get down for a base hit for Joe Odell. First to second, nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Here's Rengifo, who is 0 for 2 today. Swinging at the first pitch, a little early there on the sinker, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Kyle Wright. Outside, ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch. Oh, just missed the timing on that. Would have been 8-2. Yeah, these bats are not the issue for this team. 1-2 count. Struck him out. Okada with a single and a walk in today's ballgame. Fouls off the knuckle curve, 0-1. Good timing, just weak contact there. I think he got the top of the ball. Knocked it right into the ground for a foul ball there, 0-1. Same result. We're timing the knuckle. We're just not making contact with it really well. 0-2 count. We'll go to a contact swing. Oh, that's going to work well. That'll load the bases. 1 out. That'll bring up Trout, who's got 2 home runs already today. Feeling pretty confident about our little core of this team that we have offensively. All right.
That's a ball.
Good look there. 1-0. Ready for that perfect pitch to make it 3 for 3 in today's game for Trout. He's going to will this team to the playoffs. Grand slam, 3rd home run of the game, 3 at-bats for Mike Trout. It is 9-2. MVP type form for Mike Trout to start September. just crushes another one. All three of these have been shots. They're not just barely over the fence. They are all crushed out of the park. 115 off the bat, 23-degree launch angle, 6-second hang time for 477 feet. Another perfect swing. Jorge Soler 1 for 2 today. And that is good contact on the knuckle curve. They're playing him shallow. Off the wall, Jorge Soler with a double. That brings up Taylor Ward. 0-1 pitch. Fouls off the high fastball, 0-2. Just a little early on the knuckle curve still. 1-2 count. Oh, okay. Slider got us. 2 away. Let's go, Hoppy. He's 0 for 2 today. He's got the pressure on his back of Scott Burton coming up next year. That should have been strike 1. We'll take it. Ball 1. 118 RBIs for Olsen. Nice. All the blue logos. That's all we're seeing down here in the statistics. Oh, there's Carroll mixing up the color scheme. 38 stolen bases this year. Terang has 43.
Finish him.
Oh, finish him, huh? 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Didn't get us on the slider this time. 2-2. 2-2 pitch to Hoppy. Lines out to India. Trout 3 for 3, 3 home runs, including a grand slam in the 4th inning. Back in the top of the 5th here. Runners at first and second. Moncada up to bat. Nice play by Witt to prevent another bases loaded situation for Trout. Well done, Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a look at the standings.
For the Royals.
So the Twins are way ahead of the Royals. The Royals' only shot is the wild card. So this is huge for the Royals. It looks like the Tigers also have 71 wins, so there's someone to keep an eye on. And the Guardians with 70 wins. The Mariners with 69. This is a tight race. We do give up a run in the bottom of the 5th. It's 9-3 now. Looking at Mike Trout's statistics for the season, or the last month, he batted .391 with 10 home runs and 24 RBIs. Wow. Here he is, fourth plate appearance of the day, 3 for 3, 3 home runs. Be outrageous if he made it 4.
No.
He is now at 101 RBIs on the season, 37 home runs, batting .334.
Ball.
That's high ball 2.
2 balls. 1 strike.
2-1 count. Favorable call on that second pitch. Otherwise, it would be 1-2. This has a chance. I don't know why they're playing so shallow. But that's number 4 for Trout. The man's on a hot streak. Bobby Witt Jr. with a 3-run home run to make it 10-7. We do get out of that jam, though. Game's getting a little closer here in the 7th inning. 0-2 count to Nolan here. He is 0 for 3 in today's ball game. Let's see if we can give him a hit. We've got 12 hits in today's game and 10 runs, most of them coming off the bat of Mike Trout. But team's been pretty solid here. Got to see if we can get this bullpen to hold down this. 9 outs to go, 3-run lead. A little inside, but you got to swing at that. Fly ball to center field, 1 away. Adele's 2 for 3. Making good use of his opportunity to play today. Guys average up to 204. Be a little late on that. Oh, it was good timing, just weak contact. 0-1. 0-2 count to Adele. 2 away here in the top of the 7th.
No, that's a ball.
Ooh, that was close. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, ball 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Stratton on the mound here. 14th pitch already. 2-2 count to Joe Adele. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Yeah, we went. Oh, they did call it a strike. Okay, yeah, we went. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th. Got to hold on to this lead. Quijada will get the ball here in the bottom of the 7th. Salvador Perez to lead off.
Nope, that's off the plate.
It's outside, ball 1. See if we can hold on here.
Ball.
2-0.
2 balls. No strikes. Ball 3.
Oh. All right. 3-1 count to Salvador Perez. Swings at ball 4. Thank you, sir. See if we can get you on another one here. Full count now. Way inside. Leadoff walk. Pasquantino up to bat here. 281 on the year. Excuse me, swing there. I don't think he meant to. 0-2. Doesn't chase the outside strike, or outside fastball. Oh, can Ward get to this? No, he can't. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Low, good eye. 2-2. That's a double play ball. Beautifully turned by the infield. 2 away. And Nick Lofton up to bat here with 2 outs now in the bottom of the 7th. Strike 1. Strike 2. Solid 7th inning there. 1, 2, 3. Well, kind of. 3 up, 3 down. Carlos Hernandez on the man here. Top of the lineup. We're going to see another at bat from Trout to try to go 5 for 5 today. Rengifo flies out though. Pops out to Salvador Perez. 1 away. 2 for 3 today. Here is Moncada. All right, we're starting ahead here. 2-0 count. 2 for 3 on the day. Be nice to get another run across.
Nope, ball 3.
Ooh, friendly call there. 4 home runs, 9 RBIs for Trout today. Phew. He is single-handedly trying to push this team to the postseason. I mean, 3.5's not without reach behind the Astros, but I just don't see it happening. I mean, 4 home runs, 1 game. The man wants the postseason. I mean, you don't even pitch to him at this point. 99. Woo, woo, woo,
No
woo.
ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he's Hernandez thinks he's got this. Good timing. He just missed it. Wow. I guess his vision's down to 53, but come on.
1-1.
We can't get them all. 1-1 count. Oh, throw the curveball. Hang a curveball here.
1 ball, 2 strike.
It's in our head now.
2 balls, 2 strike.
2-2. He's coming back with a high fastball. Oh, broken bats. 2 away. They finally retire Trout. Jorge Soler up to bat. 2 for 4 today. Swings through the slider. Cubs are in first, 9 games ahead of the Pirates. D-backs 11 behind the Dodgers. That's a routine ground ball. Thrown away. We're going to advance to third on that wild throw. Runners at the corners. 2 away. Brings up Taylor Ward. 1 for 4 today with an RBI double. Oh, there goes our chance in this 8th inning to add to the lead. Let's go to the bottom with a 3-run lead. Ben Joyce coming in the game here. 5.89 ERA. We do have Jansen warming up. That's 0-2. It's a Weimer here. Oh, he swung at that one. He might reach on that. Oh, good play, O'Hoppy. 1 away. Yeah, if we can develop Joyce, he's going to be a solid arm in the bullpen.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a high fly ball. Adele should be able to play this. Routine fly ball, 2 away in the 8th. But we will have to face the top of the lineup in the 9th. If not in this inning.
No ball, 1 strike.
Quickly ahead again, 0-2. Gonna try some high heat. Fouls it off. Catches up to that 101-mile-an-hour fastball. Let's try his slider.
1 and 2.
Didn't get him to chase like we did earlier in the inning. Here's a sinker. Way too much of the zone. 1 and 2 still. And let's try a fastball. Wow, he's catching up to it. Do we have a changeup? All right, let's give it a shot. Changed the speeds on him, and he went down looking. Let's go to the ninth. Still winning by 3. All right, here's Kenley fresh off the injured list. I wish it showed the save ratio there. He's going for a save tonight.
Kenley Jansen.
Garcia to lead off here. Top of the lineup for the Royals. Jansen unable to locate. Start his appearance here. 2-0. Sketchy little slider there. Just had to get a strike thrown. Evens out the count at 2. His best pitch is the cutter. Just low there, full count. Garcia with the patience at the plate. That one's going to get him, though. 1 away. We're 2 away from taking game 1 of this 3-game series against the Royals. 9 RBIs from Trout. Otherwise, it's 7-1 Kansas City. That's going to start a rally there, potentially. See if we can hold him to a single. We're not going to be able to. That is a double for India.
No, he's safe.
Runner at second, 1 out. All right, that brings up Bobby Witt. And we're going to pitch around him with an open base at first. You know, we'll play with the corners, though. 1-1.
Nope.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1 pitch here. Got him to chase one.
2-2.
Let's see if we can strike him out here.
Strike.
All right, we went aggressive. Was a little scared of Bobby, but 2 away. Perez still in the 4 hole for them, huh? 227 this year. Ground ball to Moncada. He'll take his time with Salvador running there. Angels win game 1 of this series. Behind 4 home runs by Mike Trout. And we needed every single one of them. And no situation to play in that game. We do end up winning 4-1. Nice sweep there. Let's see what that did to the standings. 2.5 behind the Astros. And that puts us a game up in the wild card. Might have just ruined the Royals' chances there by sweeping them. A game ahead of the Blue Jays in the win column. 2 wins ahead of the Yankees and Rays. And 3 wins ahead of the Guardians, Royals, and Tigers. But we only take 1 out of 3 against the A's, leading into the series against Minnesota, where we end up taking 2 out of 3, leading to a series against another division rival in Seattle Mariners. Game behind the Astros, 77 wins at this point. This is going to be close down the wire. All right, let's jump into this situation against the Mariners. Soler up to bat here in the top of the 7th, 1 out. The Moose is loose. 3-2 ball game here in Seattle. First pitch outside. 1-0 pitch to Jorge Soler.
That's ball 2.
Okay, that curveball is trying to turn a ton there. The first pitch was a slider that far outside. 2-0. Okay, he's having trouble locating. That should have been strike 1, but with Ohapi on the mound, or on deck, a righty-lefty matchup, Soler's not getting the red light. No way. And he should have had it. He should have had it, but
He made it safe.
that's going to be a fielder's choice there. Bases loaded. Let's see a replay on that. Ouch, that is rough for the Mariners. Not going to get it, though. Okay. Ohapi up with the bases loaded here. 1 out.
Ball.
21 home runs now for him.
No.
Yeah, this Reed Van Scoter does not have great command today. Another double play opportunity. They go, right to second base this time. Does not try to make the tag. We're unable to get a run there. Pitcher's tired. We have Stevenson on the mound, and of course, we probably don't have anybody warming it up. Let's see. No, but we will go ahead and try to get Connor warmed up here. We haven't seen him yet. One of our September call-ups.
That's a ball.
Brogdon. Ground ball, Rengifo. You got to charge that a little bit. That'll work, though. 1 out. Like Notice playing first today.
Counts 1-0.
Stevenson misses outside ball 1 against Bliss.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Hey.
There's a nice curve ball. 2-1
2
count.
balls, 1 strike.
2-2. Got him on the slider. 2 outs. Julio Rodriguez up to bat here. Hard hit up the middle. Ooh, 1 on, 2 outs. Got him looking. Let's go to the 8th. Moncada batting 6th tonight. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Down by a run here in the 8th. That was a beautiful pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice cutter. Just catches the corner. 1-2. That hit him. Runner at first. Nobody out. Let's see. What do we got here?
The center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
44 speed. Yeah, what do we have as options, though? I guess we could move Newman over there if we need to. So let's go ahead. We will have Neto pinch run.
He's running it first.
Not much extra speed, but it might be helpful.
9, Zach Neto.
Ball.
Ball 1 high. And that's a double play ball. That's going to work as well. What is going on with the Seattle infield? We'll take it, though. And here's Ryan Noda. Runner at first and second. Nobody out. Gotta wait for a good pitch, dude. Yeah, I would throw it right there, too, if you're going to swing at the first one. Might as well just throw every pitch there. 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That slider almost got the corner as well. He's tricky with these corners.
3 balls, 1
3 and
strike.
1. We gotta make sure we got a pitcher warming up too. Oh, we do. We're good.
That's ball 4.
Bases loaded. No, we're gonna ignore that one.
The left fielder,
Odell batting here,
Joe
getting another start.
Odell.
Nope. Ball 1.
Wow, this zone. 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Slider gets the corner. Big at bat here. I mean, we just took we got a run there on that. That was, I never do that. 3-3. Runners at the quarters, 1 out. That's going to end Brass's day, too. Okay. Top of the lineup,
Number
1 out.
52,
Got Adele at first.
Snyder.
Swinging at the first pitch,
0-1
0-1. After the bunt, Odell is now on the move,
That's a ball.
and he's out.
1-1.
That might be the first stolen base attempt we've had all season. All series so far, 1-1.
3.
He goes down swinging. Throws the bat. So what we're going to do here is we're going to swap positions. No, we're going to leave him in there, and then we're going to go into substitutions. And then we need to go to Newman and swap him with Neto. So now Neto will be in his natural position as shortstop, and Newman will be in one of his secondary positions at third base. We are also going to go to the bullpen and bring in
Now playing third base,
Connor
number 9.
Brogdon. 2-1. Uh-oh. Glad he didn't locate that. 3-1. Rowdy Tellez on deck. Leadoff base hits. Let's see who else we got in the bullpen we can warm up. Get Hans going. And I guess we'll get the back of this bullpen starting to stretch as well, at least to get warmed up. We are in the 8th inning.
Ball 1.
Nice throw, a hoppy. Got him. Got him stealing. 1 away. That was huge. All right, let's get Rowdy out here. I mean, we would have taken a, what is he batting, 236? Yeah, it's about what he does. He was on the Pirates when we took over last season. 1-2 count, struck him out. A Rosarena up to bat here. Nice base hit there, gets by Newman. Adele with the juke, trying to convince him to go to second. Gonna dive on the ground. Nothing works. Polanco.
Blanco.
Deep lineup here. Good thought there. He got back, though. 0-2. And he goes down swinging. Nice 8th inning there for Connor. I think it's our first time seeing Kevin Newman batting. 3-3 ball game, top of the 9th. 350 against lefties, 217 against righties. That's a lazy fly ball to center field, 1 away. Oh, that's a blooper. I thought that was way deeper. All right, Kevin Newman with the Texas Leaguer. We don't have anything on the bench really for that. Mike Trout up to bat here, 341. He's got 3 more hits today. 42 home runs, 109 RBIs. It's not just us hitting home runs with him. Like, we're batting similar to the way these guys are batting when we're simming. Nothing special we're doing. 42, nice. That 341 I'm more excited about. Let's get him a batting title this year. 1-1.
2 balls.
Newman will stay put at first. 2-1 count.
3-2.
Looked at a close one there. Good eye by Mike Trout. 3-2 count. Runner at first. Nobody out here in the top of the 9th. That is a beauty down the line for a double for Trout. Newman's going to get into 3rd standing. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. 24th double of the year for Mike Trout. Just needed to move him to right field. Knock on wood, but he's been healthy all season. 2nd and 3rd, no one out here for Jorge Soler. This is where we're wishing we had that pinch runner. We're gonna risk it. The throw is not online. It is now 4-3, Los Angeles. 1 away. We are going to get Jensen warming up again. We got to put somebody sitting down, though, right? Ready and waiting. Here's O'Hoppe, 0 for 3 today.
Emerson.
Runner at 3rd.
Hancock.
Yeah, that was a friendly bounce. Trout at 3rd base, so we got a little bit of speed there. Okay, that's... we're going to try it. We're going to try it. 77 speed. It's got to be a perfect throw. They hit the relay man. It's not in time. 5-3. All right, here he comes. Here's the closer. 26 saves and 33 opportunities.
Number 74.
About what I expected from him this year. Blows a little bit. Still pretty solid, but he's declining. There's a ground ball to Rengifo. 1 away here in the bottom of the 1st. My goodness, bottom of the 1st. 1 out, bottom of the 9th, 5-3 ball game. Robles up to bat here. He is 2 for 6 against Jansen in his career. Make that 3 for 7 if this stays fair, and it will. Adele plays it off the ricochet, but that will be a double for Victor Robles. Tying run coming to the plate.
3rd baseman, number 1.
Ryan Bliss.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Cutter outside, 1-0. Fouls off the cutter, 1-1. The 1-1 slider, ground ball to Neto. He's going to have to charge it, make an aggressive throw to first. Noda catches it, 2 away. Julio Rodriguez, 20 home runs on the year. Oh, that's a nice hit. Trout is trying to track it down, and he does. The Angels win another one. Nice comeback. All right, let's advance days. We got to see where things are standing here. Game behind the Astros still. 2.5 ahead of the Rays. This is starting to look more and more like it's going to happen. Batting leader is Mike Trout. The home runs leader is Gunnar Henderson with 42, with 44. So we got a little bit of competition, but we're not far off from the Triple Crown for Mike Trout, which also means we should be seeing him up here. Number 1 for the MVP right now. Gunnar Henderson, number 2. Christian Walker, number 3. Pretty exciting. And the team just stays hot. We've now won 5 in a row down the stretch. And we take 2 out of 3 against Colorado with 6 games to go in the season. We find ourselves in first place of the AL West. And the Astros find themselves a game good on the wild card. This is getting intense. Where is Kansas City in the standings now? Yeah, they fell out. We really knocked them out there. We end up taking 2 out of 3 against Kansas City, giving us a 2-game lead against the Astros. We're jumping into every possible situation here down the stretch in these last 3 games. Jansen on the mound, a runner at third, 1 out here, top of the 9th inning. We're in Los Angeles, or we're in Anaheim. We're at home.
No,
First pitch misses outside.
That's a ball.
2-0 counts.
2-0 to count.
Pena up to bat here. That's gonna give them the lead. Noda playing right field, huh? 99 speed. Okay, you got to pick up the ball, buddy. That's gonna lead. What are you doing? Throw the freaking ball. That's gonna. Why is he not throwing the ball? That wasn't me. Neto's speed got to that one. Whew. What? I don't understand what happened there. That could cost us this game. Altuve up to bat here. So I don't know who holds the tiebreaker, but I believe the Astros are going to need to win 2 out of 3 against us at minimum. No, they need to sweep us. We come back here, we win the division. All right, down by 2 runs, going to the bottom. Jorge Soler up to bat here.
22.
We saw Noda in the field, so we know Mike Trout is on the bench right now.
Yeah.
That catches the corner. 0-1. Leadoff base hit for Jorge Soler right up the middle. Tying run coming to the plate. Let's look at our options here. Soler is a 44 speed. Yeah, we're going to go right here.
Pinch running at first for the Angels.
Kingery's going to come in, pinch run. Taylor Ward up to bat.
Ball.
Outside, ball 1. Swings at a nice change up there. 1-1. Down by 2.
Inside.
Chance to clinch the division here with a comeback. Unexpected this season. 2-1 count. 2-2. 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
3-2. Neto up to bat. Or up Neto on deck. Full count here. Ward's gonna have the green light. And that's gonna be a routine fly ball to center field. 1 away. Neto up to bat here. Double play ends the game.
Ball.
Gotta stay put there.
1-0.
First pitch in the dirt. Man, talk about pressures of September. Play 159 games to this point. And it's going to come down to this 3-game series against the Astros. That's baseball. That's going to get in the gap. And then score a run. 3-2. The tying run at second base. The winning run coming up to bat. It is Noda, but it's not going to be. Mike Trout. No, Chris. I got to slow down.
Wow.
Trout's supposed to be batting. This was setting up for a golden opportunity for Trout to clinch the playoffs and the division.
He's out.
He does advance to third. 2 outs here in the 9th inning. Joe Adele. Let's see what we have. Swear I did that right. I want the righty-lefty matchup.
Pinch hitting for the Angels. Number 8, Mickey Moniak.
Get down and tie the game. It does not. Astros win. That mistake could cost us the division. We are sitting a game ahead of the Astros. Do not have playoffs clinched. We don't even have the wild card clinched at this point. One more win would probably do that. Going back to the awards, Henderson went on a tear. He's got 48 home runs now. Trout's MVP season might be slipping away. We're going to start with the NL East here. The Phillies and Braves have clinched playoffs, and it looks like so have the Mets. The Cubs have clinched their division as well. The Brewers are eliminated. In the West, it looks like it is the Dodgers and Diamondbacks, so it looks like that is all wrapped up already. We know the Braves, the Mets, and the Diamondbacks are the wild card teams in the NL. And we start with the AL East, and we have the Orioles and Yankees already clinched here. The Twins have clinched the playoffs, and no one from the West yet. It could be both of us. It could be only one of us. And we drop the next game. It comes down to the last game of the year. Hunter Brown versus Jose Soriano. It's only fitting to finish this season off right. Well, let's get a little deeper dive. So we both have clinched the postseason. The Angels have officially made it to the postseason in our first year. Going into the last game, we're taking a look at Mike Trout. He's batting .391 down the stretch. I think they'll show it here on the next screen. In 87 at-bats in the last 23 games, he has 22 runs, 12 home runs, 25 RBIs, batting .391, and OPS of 1.379. Solid year. Maybe we need a monster performance from him today to clinch that MVP. Gonna be pretty sad if he doesn't get it. We are at home. Let's see how Soriano can handle his control today. Not starting out great there. 1-0. Both teams 85 and 76 coming into the finale of the season. Winner takes all, loser gets the wild card berth. And that is a foul ball. 2-1. Ground ball to Neto. Little side throw there, one away. Inside corner there, 1-1 count. Fly ball to Moniak, 2 away. Here's Christian Walker. Diamondbacks were unable to sign him and keep him. We'll see how it works out. I think it was a good move to let him go. I wasn't a fan of the way he performed in the postseason, especially the World Series a couple years ago. We'll see how Josh Naylor does for the D-backs in real life. 2-2 count. Yeah, and he swung at that. Yeah, that's a Christian Walker at bat if I've ever seen one. Let's go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. We're in playoff form now, guys. Playoff form, first year. Luis Rengifo. I think we're going to take a step back in season 2. I don't know how the postseason's going to go for us. But I have a feeling we'll see a nice step back from this team, especially with a lot of these one-year contracts expiring, and our plan's not going to be going heavy into free agency. 1 out on 1 pitch there. Moncada up to bat here, 290 on the year. Another first pitch swing, another first pitch out. 2 outs, 2 pitches. Career high 114 RBIs. That's hard to believe. But he's going to swing at the first pitch too. It's just hard when they're down the middle and we're just not making good contact on him. 1 for 5 against Brown in his career. 0-1 count.
Nope. Ball 1.
I mean, we're going to get dominated if we don't get his pitch count up. All right, 2-1. Get ahead here. Definitely helping out the cause here. Pitch number 9 of the at-bat now. We'll take the walk.
Ball 4.
Make him earn it. Jorge Soler, 230 on the season. He did get to 22 home runs. He's slowed down big time. We talked about that earlier in the episode. A home run here gives him his 1,000th RBI of his career, though. 998 right now. Nice sinker there. 0-2. 0-2 pitch. And that'll retire the side. We'll go to the second. 0-0. Ground ball to Rengifo to lead off the top of the second. 1 away. There's a routine ground ball to Moncada. Throws it in the dirt, though. E5. That's got to be E5. Yep. McCormick up to bat. Routine fly ball for Trout. He'll get under it. 2 away. No batting average. Moncada gets this one. Good throw this time. Let's go to the bottom. 0-0 still. And here's Taylor Ward. Solid year. 268. 16 home runs. 67 RBIs. Like to see a little bit more power out of him. OPS 753, on base plus slugging. Yeah, good thing we don't tie. It looks like they have the tiebreaker, so good thing we are playing each other to end the season. Would hate to end with a tied record and not win the division. 2-2 pitch to a Hoppy. Struck him out. Where did we miss on that swing? Just early on it, huh? Here's Moniak.
Ball 1.
Wow. They're calling that a ball? Wow. 1-0 to Mickey. A high sinker. That probably was a ball too, wasn't it? That one, yeah. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. 2-2 count. Oh, man. Go to the third. 0-0. No hits for both teams. The Astros have won the first 2 games of this series. This is quite the collapse if we get swept here to lose the division. Like, quite a good feeling, though, for both teams, knowing this isn't their last game of the season. Really playing for that seeding in the playoffs. 1-0 count. Uh-oh. All right, Trout's able to play that. I wasn't sure if we had to push a button. 2 away. All right, second time through the lineup. This is when things are going to start heating up here. I mean, instantly. Rengifo's unable to get to that. We got the 99 speed Pena on first base with 2 outs here. Top of the third. That's the first base hit of the ball game. I mean, right on cue, you get to the second time through the lineup. Third time's going to be even tougher for Soriano.
That's ball 2.
Who's pacing pretty good so far. There goes the runner. Hoppy's not going to get him.
He's in there.
All right. Can't worry about the runner at seconds. We've got 2 outs here. Just got to worry about the guy at plate, and you can't throw a strike. My goodness. Here goes Soriano's wildness. Here's Walker. Oh, is that going to carry? I don't think it will. Moniak gets under it. Let's go to the bottom of the third. 0-0. Here's some notes around the league. We have Holton getting his 50th save of the year. Jordan Hicks fires a 7.1 inning, 1-hit game against the Rockies. And it looked like Nico Horner was on a 17-game hitting streak. Looks like Trout did secure the batting title, though, so that's pretty awesome. There's going to be a base hit there for Zach Neto. Lead off the third inning for the Angels. Brings up Nolan Shanuel. The pitch count, I'm keeping an eye on still. Yeah, that was a good pitch. 1 out, brings up Rengifo. Tight ball game here. Swings through that one, 0-1. Had nothing to say there. Fouls off the 2-2 pitch. We'll do it again. Oh, don't swing at that. Don't swing at that, dude. Moncada. I don't know how I saw a cutter move that fast. That far. He's up to 43 pitches at this point. That was what I was, focusing on. Going to get the starter out of here. It's always my strategy in playoff-style baseball.
2 strike.
I mean, unless you have just a dominant bullpen. Didn't want to swing at that one either. 2-2.
3-2.
Wow. Wow. Full count. Man, that's not going to get down. All right, let's go to the fourth. Still 0-0. Gotta learn these names. Leadoff single there for the Astros. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing to cancel that now. Okay, brings up John Singleton. Runner at first, nobody out. That's another base hit. Trout's going to have to come up throwing to third here. First and second, nobody out in the fourth for the Astros. A little too low with the slurve. 1-1. Oh, that's a shot off the wall. That's going to get over. Nope. All right, that might score 2 runs, though. They're going to hold at third. It is now 1-0 Astros. We got to get the bats going. Nobody out here in the fourth still. Second and third, nobody out. 1-1 counts.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Man, this ump sucks.
Ball, that's out.
It's hurting both teams, though, so I'm not too mad at it. Can we get there in time?
Oh.
We get an out, but it's 2-0. That was our only play. Runner at third, 1 out. Leon up to bat, and it is 4-0. Just getting spanked these last 3 games. Hey, look at that, Mickey. Stay fair. It does. 4-1. There we go. 1 run an inning. That's all we need. 13th of the year for him. I went.
Did he go?
Nope. We'll take the walk. Eek. Getting intense.
Ball 4.
All right. Couple of walks here. Bring up Soler. Tying run to the plate. He's got 2 home runs already against the Astros this year. Batting .300 overall. 3-2 pitch. Get by, get by. Did not mean to send Trout, but it'll work out here. Runners at the corners. 4-2 ball game. 1 away. Taylor Ward up to bat. 0 for 2 today. Got to keep being patient here. That was a good pitch, though. That was a good pitch to swing at. Just weak contact there. 0-1. There's a ground ball. Should have been inning any double play. Instead, we'll have runners at first and second. 4-3 Astros. It's a 1-run ball game in the 6th inning. Oh, Logan O'Hoppe up to bat here. 0 for 2 today.
Ball 1, no strike.
Side ball 1. Base hit ties the game. That's not going to do it. Only 44 speed. We're going to tag up. Soler gets there. Runners the corners, 2 outs. Pass ball could tie the ball game. Base hit would. Infield error again would.
1-0.
Make him pitch to us. 1-run ball game. Runners at the corners. Let's go to the 7th. 4-3. It's a tight one. Yeah, we're getting late in the game. We're gonna get the back end of the bullpen starting to warm up. We are in the 7th inning. Oh no, we played that terrible. That's gonna be a triple. Leadoff triple for the Astros. This is not good. Is he ready? He's ready. Let's do this. 74th outing. 3.09 ERA. Quijada. Let's get it done, bud. Keep that runner at third. That's the way to start it. Stay in play. No way they're tagging on that. 1 out. Let's get a couple more outs like that, or at least 1 more. That's not what we're looking for here. He will get a nice jump on the throw. Not in time. 5-3. That's going to get by for a base hit. 1 out, 1 on. Walks him.
That's ball 4.
We'll take it. Let's go, Trout. It's your moment. This is your moment, Trout.
Miguel Castro.
Castro in the game to pitch. Yeah, he's got some weird delivery.
0-1's the count.
But we gotta hold back on those swings. Yeah. This is why I like Castro on my team, because I hate his delivery. 0-2. Just not enough of that one. Not enough of it. We'll go to the 8th. Down by 2. Logan O'Hoppe 0 for 3. Nice base hit. They'll hold you to a single. Keep it alive. Should bring up Moniak. And that's a nice gapper. He is coming in clutch today. Ohapi's going to round third base. We got one run. 5-4. Runner, the tying run is second base. Bring it up, Neto. Get through. It's not. We'll go to the ninth. 5-4. Houston. Ball four. Leadoff walk. Not a lot of speed over there, but just, yeah. What do we have? I don't know the options we have. That was a nice pitch.
Pinch hitting for the Angels.
All right, Scott's. No, what? I'm an idiot.
0-2.
I am a complete idiot. I'm a complete idiot. My substitution errors have cost us the division. Moncada up to bat here. 1 out. Runner on first. Got to get to Trout here.
0-1's the count.
Meant to do a pinch runner. 2 games ago, I meant to do a pinch batter. I did a pinch runner.
Ball, that's out.
Ridiculous, Chris. 1-1. Oh, he bobbles it. That would have ended the game. Trout's going to have a chance. 1 out. 2 runners on. Mike Trout coming to the plate. It all comes down to this. Oh, that was it. That was it. That was it. Where were we on that? Sweet contact. The hell was that pitch? 0-2. Struck out Trout. Jorge Soler, you're our only hope. Gosh, dang it, that would have been an awesome moment.
Jorge Soler.
Favorable call there. 0-1.
Ball.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
All right, we got to be smart here. Got to get over our stupid mistakes. But we want to go to Moncada here because he's only a 44 speed. He's at first base, so that's not what we care about. We have a 37 speed at second. Joe Odell. Pinch runner. 2-1 count to Jorge Soler. That is not. I guess it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right. 2 strikes on you.
Count is
Full
3-2.
counts. What a moment. What a moment here. Jorge Soler. 3-2 count. Swings the ball 4. Astros win. Astros win the division. We still get a play on, though. What a year. Manager mistakes cost us the division. Congratulations, the Los Angeles Angels have made the playoffs. 85-77 record. Pretty awesome. Let's see the bracket here before we break for this episode. We'll be able... Look who we play. Rematch. Either way, it probably would have been that. It's just we're going to be on the road instead of home for possibly 3 games. We'll get through the whole round next episode. SocksWayUp. Thanks for hanging out. Do we have awards already? Mike Trout gets the Hank Aaron Award. Take that. Mike Trout gets the batting title, but it looks like Gunnar is going to get the MVP. All right. On that note, I'll catch you next episode.